Hello, welcome to your weather update. It's July 18th, 2018, and it's a lot drier out there, but still kind of hot. And everything got screwed up because the power went out here for about an hour. I don't know what the hell happened, but the power went out. Uh, well, looking at the way the power lines are here, it's not a surprise. But anyway, we're going to get to these rainfall totals from yesterday. So, Connecticut, some parts of Connecticut got over 2 inches of rain. This, even southern Connecticut got close to, parts of New Haven County actually got close to 1.83. New Jersey, this is from the Upton office. New Jersey and Bergen County, they got 1.88 inches. Essex County got 1.33 inches, and Hudson County got around an inch and a quarter. All right, now we head into New York and Nassau County here. And I thought there'd be some more rainfall reports than this. Nassau County got 2.04 inches at Thomaston. That was the high amount. And then about an inch and almost an inch and a half at East Massapequa. So anywhere between an inch and 2 inches of rain. Central Park got 2.22 inches. So this is all much needed rain we got yesterday. Queens, 1.59 inches at LaGuardia. Suffolk County, 2.12 inches at Fort Salonga was the high amount there. And in Middle Island, actually in the Pine Barrens, they got 1.79 inches. So that's pretty good. So we got, it generally looks like around an inch and a half to 2 inches, a little less in some parts, but I think it was a really good rainfall event. We needed the rain, and these are the 6-hour rainfall totals. This is what fell in 6 hours. So I don't know why they're giving this here. It's the same numbers as before. Anyway, I want to look at Mount Holly. So there aren't, unfortunately, very few rainfall reports released from the Mount Holly office. In New Jersey, Monmouth County, Manasquan got 3.06 inches, but here is the showstopper right here. Brick Township, 4.55 inches of rain, nearly 5 inches of rain in Brick. So that's why there was some really bad flooding over there. But I want to actually take a look at the actual rainfall numbers from. Well, we'll look at this later. Let's look at the storm reports here from our weather service too. There was some thunderstorm wind damage up in Westchester. A funnel cloud reporting. This was the funnel cloud over New York Harbor. All right, that we talked about yesterday. Some flash floods, thunderstorm wind damage, a lightning strike in Wantaw. A building was struck by lightning on Wantaw Avenue, and there was actually a small fire that was put out by the fire department. And lightning struck a fence and shattered it. This happened in Port Jefferson Station. Flash flood in Manhattan, and also thunderstorm wind damage in Hoboken in Hudson County, and a tree snapped and down on utility lines. So that's a power outage right there. I want to look at the reports for the storm reports for Mount Holly. So I'll move this over here. Kind of have to change this a little bit because their font is different. Let's make it a little smaller. There we go. It's better. I don't know why they use different sizes. So this is the damage from Mount Holly office. Lightning damage in Ocean County, Arrowhead Village. I'm not sure exactly where that is. 2 lightning strikes to utility poles. One was struck at Princeton and Road with a power outage. So, yeah, big power outage there. Problems, inspections. This is Pennsylvania. I don't really cover Pennsylvania. Thunderstorm wind damage around South Amboy. So the storms are much worse over that Brick and Toms River area, which is not a surprise. Heavy rain, stationary storm over the area, thunderstorm wind damage, tree down on half a house, several roadways due to high water closed, flood in Point Pleasant, Ocean County, and thunderstorm wind damage. So yeah, they got hit hard in New Jersey, a little harder than we did because they got a lot more rain, especially this 4.55 inch amount in Brick Township, which is extremely impressive. So the next thing we're looking at is from Rutgers Weather and Climate Network from New Jersey. It has a lot of other stations here and we want to look at the rainfall. So Berkeley Township yesterday got 2.26 inches of rain. Cedar Bridge got 1.93. Just taking a look at, once you move further south in Atlantic County, they didn't get nearly as much rain. They got kind of gypped. They got like less than an inch. St. Deal Hamilton 0.87. Homedale, look at that. Homedale hardly got anything. Wow, skipped over there. I'm just looking at the towns I'm familiar with. Mullica Township, that's in Atlantic County, only 0.61 inches of rain there. Point Pleasant is where they got hit hard. 3.56 inches of rain there. Seaside Heights, 3.08 inches of rain there. And a peak wind gust of 43 miles an hour, too. So they have also peak wind gust in here, too, if you want to look at that. Toms River, 3.77 inches of rain at Toms River. And at Wall Township, 2.18 inches of rain. Yeah, those are all the notable rainfall totals for yesterday. I want to look at one other thing, though. Let's take a look at something else. So I just want to point out that it looks like the airport that's west of Toms River didn't get hit as hard. They only got 1.98 inches of rain. So the rain was focused more toward the northeast section of Toms River into Brick Township. And the further west and south you move, the lower the rainfall totals went. But I do want you to note that the high temperature in Toms River was 97 degrees yesterday. So that's kind of brutal. Kind of very brutal, actually. Alright, so let's take a look at some temperatures across the area right now. Alright, so we're going to actually go here, and this is how I can bring up the map. So we're in the mid-80s. It's a little hot out there. You know, but it's average for this time of the year, I guess. It's not, it's not too bad. You know, compared to the way it's been, the humidity is a lot lower. The dew points, although this doesn't show it, are in the upper 50s and low 60s and dropping. You can see we have some temperatures mainly in the 80s across the area, maybe a little cooler out east. And we can head over toward the city. See what it is over there, mid-80s too, and same thing for Toms River as well. So not even as hot there, fortunately. We can look at some observations on this too if you want. You can look at this, do it this way. 82 at Farmingdale, dew point 59, a few clouds. Islip, 83, dew point 61, partly sunny, partly cloudy. So we do some cumulus clouds forming this afternoon as some of the moisture burns off from yesterday's rain. 82, the dew point is 63 at Shirley. Fair conditions there. Let's go to West Hampton. This is why I like having it set up before, because sometimes we have to wait. 83 at West Hampton, dew point of 59. We're going to Central Park. 83 at Central Park with a dew point of 59. And we'll go down to Toms River, which is not hot today, amazingly. 81 and overcast. So I guess they're overcast. 63 degrees at Toms River. It's kind of messed up. It says overcast, but the forecast says sunny. So they underestimated the cumulus development, like they always wind up doing. Monmouth County at 80 and also overcast. And I guess this has to do with the sky. So let's take a look at the satellite, and I guess that'll wrap up this weather update. Alright, we are going to look at the satellite. This is a visible satellite loop, and you can definitely see the cumulus that has popped up over New Jersey there. It's like a bank of cumulus. We're in the visible spectrums, that's why part of it's dark. Let's see, we can shift over to the infrared, and we'll go to that and see how that looks. That might show up a little better in the infrared. So you can see there's the front moving offshore, and you can see a little cumulus hanging around behind the front here. That's not surprising. It should be clearer tomorrow, so it should be a better looking sky. A little cumulus, a little haze today. Hopefully that won't be around tomorrow and Friday, especially tomorrow. We can get to the Pine Barrens. So I guess that will wrap up this weather update. So We have, we got the rain. We got some nice weather now coming, so enjoy it. And because we're going to be dealing with a stall front for a long time after that. Take care.